Hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome! Welcome to the OKGoodReview channel. And today, after after quite a while, quite some time looking, we finally came across one of the bigger names, I guess, on the Transformers Prime list, and there's only a couple left now. So this collection, which is so weird to think about, it's been with us for the life of the channel, may be coming to a close this year because we're running out of toys to find in the line. Definitely one of our biggest collections. So this is one of the Christmas haul toys of the star of our channel, and it is Dark Energon Optimus Prime. Now, Dark Energon Optimus Prime does not make sense because he's yeah. So this joins. We had Dark Energon, Bumblebee, Knockout, and Wheeljack. And this was kind of one of the variations that we wanted to get, just because he's got this really cool transparent plastic. So, of course, here's the stats, and let's take a little look. Optimus Prime has seen Megatron use Dark Energon before, but never like this, and never with such total command of its abilities. He knows that he must put a stop to this evil before its corruption forever taints the Earth, and therefore its power overwhelms his small team of Autobots. So Optimus never, you see his Voyager glass hair, Optimus never had Dark Energon himself, of course. So we have the press and hold Battle Blaster to cannon, which we'll do that shortly. We have the Combat Sword, which he's holding. Battle Blaster goes on the truck, and we have a glow. So some of that's a little gimmicky, and there we see the stars of the very best Transformers that has ever existed, Transformers Prime. And so we still need to get, I think we need to get a regular bulkhead. And I think we need to get RC, a regular RC. And I think that is it. I think that's it, just those two. And we sort of loosely have our eye out for those to complete the collection. And it's possible we won't come across those this year. So this might actually take into next year. And of course, there is the Dark Energon Mega Chuchi, which is awesome. I don't like the darker armor on him, though. So that one we're not ever, I don't think, going to bother with. But so inside here, we can see we got this really cool graphic splashy thing with the purple of Dark Energon. All right, and let's straight through touch on the weak side here. But so this is basically, as you can see, the same mold as Voyager class Ultra Magnus, and there's a lot of they recycled a lot of the molds, if I'm being honest, but a lot of them are pretty cool. So here's the Dark Energon S-Word. And of course, here's the gimmicky thing. So we have this, and if you pull back on this, which is kind of a trigger, you get this. You get this little light. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Let's try it like this. So you can see there's a little red light chasing through there. I wonder if we can darken it. If it was darker, you'd be able to see it a little bit better. But basically, there's just a little light. And once you can see, it starts lighting up back there and then just comes on up through here. And there is the light right there. Okay, so let's take this weapon out. It does have ports on either side, so you can have it on either hand if you want. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at him in robot mood. I love this transparent stuff. I think this is really cool. I don't like this light blue, especially, but of course his awesome face sculpt, which you can light up. You can light up the eyes. You can see he's got the transparent thing there to light up the eyes. So you can light up the eyes. You got these cool shields, and not staying together super well. Got the guards on his hands. Just the usual stuff. I mean, I am not super in love with this mold, honestly, in robot mode. And I think one of the big problems with Optimus in general is his head, I don't think, is always big enough for the rest of his body. And I think that's kind of the case here also. But it's not bad. I do love this transparent red. I think that is so cool. All right, so to whip him into vehicle mode, we're going to first just kind of unloose everything here. And let's move that there, let's move that there. Okay, move that down. And his head is going to be tucked in here, if I remember correctly. All right, so this is the back. You can see where his wheels will be. So we'll do the back of the truck first, actually. We have to make his hitch. So we put the 2 feet together, like so, to make the hitch. And okay, it might be easier, actually, if we do it separately. All right, so in there, make the hitch. Okay. Plug it together, and there's where we can put either the sword, or we can actually put this on top of the sword also, and make a big sandwich in the back. But we'll just put those there for now. Okay, and so we see this is the front of the truck here. All right, so we get this down all the way, and tuck his head in there like so, and this makes the front of the truck. And then we bring up the fenders like so. This is a very, very panely mold. Just one of the things I don't like about it. So we have this like so, and these are going to go on top, and we'll put that there. Okay, and from there we need these side things. Okay, this is the hood actually, so we gotta move this down and in. Same with this one, move it down. Need to put his hands in like so. Okay. And so I try to just have these sort of in the place that they're eventually going to go while I put in these other parts. All right, there we go. So those are just going to go like so. They'll go over the top. All right, and his hands are refusing to stay tucked in for some reason. Okay, so from there, we're going to try again for the hood. Okay. All right, and so we're going to save that. We'll save those for last. So the panels here go up to make the sleeper. Down, boy, down. And I believe they notch. Do they not notch together? Oh, maybe they don't. Okay. And then, of course, the side of the cab will be here. Side of the cab. So one of the struggles here with this is that you can see it's got this red transparent, and it's not always easy to see where the notch ports are. Alright, maybe we have to do this. There's where we ran into a problem. So we got to have these things completely out. Okay. And now we should be fine. Okay. Fine being relative, apparently. Oh, man. Notch in. Holy moly. Okay. Okay, come on now. Okay, last one. There we go. There we go. Okay. And let's plug this in. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Yes. Okay. So there we go. It is in vehicle mode. So there is just there's notch points that are almost impossible to see. Kind of a little bit of a challenge. So let's throw that on. I don't like this system, if I'm being honest. I think this is a system that I'm not super fond of. But all right. All right. So there we go. We can have. I don't think there's anywhere else to store this underneath, so I think it's going to have to be there. But I mean, I guess you can. See, this is just too loose. It's too loose to hold anything. Okay, so that aside, it does look really cool. I love this red. I think this is so neat. I totally dig this. I do. I don't, like I said, I'm not super in love with some of the choices here, but again, like this is consistent with, okay, you know what, I'll just put that there. This is consistent with, you know, a lot of the toys of the series also. I think it looks great though. Like I love this in vehicle mode, which is unusual because I'm not usually a fan of Optimus in vehicle mode, but this one I think is just fantastic. I really like this variation. I don't like transforming it because, like I said, the notching is kind of a little bit of an issue. But outside of that, I think it's really, really good. Just visually, it's great. I just wish they would have made a different decision with this. One that would have involved hopefully actually holding it in place. Maybe, oh wait, maybe I just didn't have it squeezed together enough. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I guess. Not great, but a little bit better. But yeah, there it is. Okay, so, and then to throw it back in robot mode, just need to take all that stuff off. And, okay, so then we're gonna unfold the foots. And we're going to bring the leg shin guard things down. And we're going to split this. Split. Maybe we're going to split this. We're going to give some strong consideration to splitting this. Oh my gosh, now it's together too well. Fidgety. So fidgety. Okay. Move that off to the side. I'll move that off to the side. Alright, so for whatever reason, we really have this wanting to stay together. Alright, so we need to get that loose. Swing those out. Swing those out. And there's Optimo Bubba's head. These will tuck in the back like so. I don't think there's anywhere you can notch that into, but you won't need to. Fold up these parts. So his exhaust stacks are like so. The chest piece will go up. And the arms, bring them down. And you can fold this like so if you want to, it doesn't matter. And rotate that around so that we have the shoulder pieces like so. And his hands are back in action again. And you can see he's a lot less fidgety trying to get out of his vehicle mode into robot mode than vice versa, for sure. But yeah, there he is. Let's give him the yes word here. I don't know why this is the same color as his shin pads. It's so weird to me. But it is. Oy, 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 oy. I don't think there's anywhere else you can actually notch this gun into either. Just kind of a shame, and you can't lock it into place. That's kind of weird. I would have thought that that would have been a mechanism that you could actually lock this, but you can't. So, yeah, there he is. See, some of these hinges aren't great, but there he is. Optimus Prime, Dark Energon, Voyager class from Transformers Prime. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, please give us a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so already, guys. If there's a blue notification bell and comments and you would care to utilize those, please feel free to do that. Whether or not, please come follow us on our Twitter feed, where updates to the channel are made by myself pretty much as soon as they happen. There is also Twitter-specific content, such as display shots and so on and so forth. So, if you're on Twitter, please come follow us there. We would love to have you. But here he is, one more time for the road with his. Let's see. Let's have him. Let's have the blast. So you can rotate the blaster too. Oh, that's not gonna work like that. Okay, let's have him shoot it across his body at. At something. This pose is terrible. Never mind. Alright, there it is, guys. One last time. Optimus Prime, Voyager class, Dark Energon from Transformers Prime. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.